A rare and exceptionally potent solar storm made its presence felt across the northern hemisphere early Saturday, igniting the skies with breathtaking displays of vibrant colors. Despite the intensity of the storm, there were no immediate reports of disruptions to power or communications networks. The U.S. National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, NOAA, issued an uncommonly severe geomagnetic storm warning after a solar eruption reached Earth on Friday afternoon, arriving earlier than expected. This phenomenon, known as the Northern Lights or auroras, captivated observers in Britain and was projected to persist throughout the weekend and potentially into the following week. In the United Kingdom, individuals enthusiastically shared snapshots of the celestial spectacle on social media platforms, with sightings reported as far south as London and southern England. Chris Snell, a meteorologist at the Met Office, noted widespread sightings across the country, including contributions from other European locales like Prague and Barcelona. NOAA promptly notified operators of power plants, spacecraft, and the Federal Emergency Management Agency, FEMA, to take necessary precautions. Rob Steenberg, a scientist at NOAA's Space Weather Prediction Center, assured that the majority of people on Earth wouldn't be impacted directly by the solar storm. While the storm had the potential to extend the auroras as far south as Alabama and Northern California in the United States, experts cautioned against expecting the typical dramatic displays. Instead, the phenomenon would likely manifest as subtle splashes of greenish hues, reminiscent of past auroral events. Despite the awe-inspiring nature of the auroras, the solar storm posed risks to high-voltage transmission lines and satellites, which could disrupt navigation and communication services on Earth. However, the impact on GPS signals was expected to be temporary, given the abundance of navigation satellites. The recent surge in solar activity, characterized by powerful solar flares since Wednesday, was attributed to a sizable sunspot nearly 16 times the diameter of Earth. This heightened activity coincides with the Sun's approaching peak in its 11-year cycle. NASA assured that the solar storm posed no significant threat to the astronauts aboard the International Space Station, although increased radiation levels were a concern. Measures were in place to relocate the crew to a shielded area if necessary, minimizing potential risks. The heightened radiation levels also posed a risk to sensitive scientific instruments aboard NASA's satellites, prompting precautions to mitigate potential damage. Despite these challenges, several space-focused missions continued to monitor the solar activity closely, providing invaluable insights into the dynamic behavior of our nearest star.